I'm recording. Let's get started.
Alright. Hello, guys. It is me, the owner of 8Builders4Tools. Today, I'm making a 1-year anniversary YouTube video of the server. And with us today, we have Austminer, a long-term player on the server who's been playing for a long time.
Yep, I joined 8B4T on January 19th of last year.
And in today's video, we're going to be discussing the entire history and the future of 8B4T. So let's get to that. I'm going to start discussing the very early days, as he didn't join until January 19th. Quite a few things happened before then. First off, the prehistory, as I wanted to call this era. There was, so on September 13th, around September 13th of 2023, I created a Minecraft Anarchy server hosted on Minehut called 77B7T, which was ultimately a huge failure, and it shut down. It had many map resets. It was a really horrible server. I did not know how to run a server at all, and it was chaos. It was horrible. But then it was January 6th of 2024. I was thinking, alright? I was thinking I should create a Minecraft Anarchy server that will become one of the best, most popular ones. I was thinking that if I actually tried, I knew what I was doing, I could create one that would get up there. So I created 8B4T. I got everything set up, opened it to the public. At first it was hosted on a free hosting software called Minehut, which was not good. Soon after Minehut has a thing where players can find the server and join, which made it so it gained players pretty quickly. So, first few hours it was peaceful, and I don't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure within the first night of the server, the Ender Dragon, I did beat the Ender Dragon, I think. And I beat it. I got a lot of stuff. And in the early days, there was a lot of battles at spawn. Remember one of them? Like, there's quite a few people on at this time, around 5 to 7 people, and if I take a minute to say what I'm saying, for reference, it's just because I have a really bad memory, and I don't know what I'm saying. I did not feel like planning a whole script out. Oh wait, this is probably a little bit too close. Well, got a battle at spawn. One of them, I was in a fight with someone. No, I did end up winning, but it was pretty fun back in those days. Then this could be called a major event when Austminer joined, because he...
That was January 19th, 2024, because that's when I saw OG was advertising 8B4T on 5b5t.org, so I decided I was going to check it out.
Yep. And if you wonder why Austminer joining would be considered a major event, that's because he has contributed to most of the server history.
Well, yeah, because I was like the first one to completely wreck spawn stuff.
Remember, like, I got my birthday. I had surgery. I think I made an announcement in the Discord, right? That made an announcement that I wanted Spawn to be gone when I came back, because I come back in a few days. I came back and was absolutely wrecked. So, and that was you who did that. If you're wondering,
there were some players who spawned in like withers like a few hours before I started griefing it, but I don't think those players stayed online for as long as I did. So, yeah.
Yeah, there was a. Wondering to the names of the major players of the server, there was Oval, Aardberg, 433, Austminer, and just my main account, which is OG_Minecrafter. There was Arcram1, various others that I don't really remember that well.
There was Unstable Magic MC, and there was the Gnome.
Requisition. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. There's Requisition, there was Vampiric.
He didn't even start playing until this summer. What are you talking about?
No, the stuff that he did was pretty significant, right?
Well, yeah, but he didn't actually join this summer until like months later, though.
Do not say yet, because we're gonna get to that. But yeah. So Spawn is getting griefed a lot, and Spawn is getting griefed the most in the months, I think, like January to very early August. That's when stuff just was getting griefed the most, but that's when it's changing daily day.
I know within like just a few weeks after like January 19th, like at 0-0 was just a big pit down, became a big pit down to bedrock because I started spawning withers everywhere.
Yeah. Then I think on March 8th. Wait, no. Try. It's taking me a minute to remember all the events. March 8th was a really bad event. So this event continues to plague the server to this day. That event is, a minute ago I said a player called Requisition, right? So what happened is Requisition had someone give me a plugin. It did something to the server. You know what that plugin actually did? Is make it so that Requisition had backdoor access, which gave him operator permissions.
Oh, I didn't even know the details of that backdoor, but I remember it. He backdoored the server and spawned in those illegal furnaces, crashed the server.
Yeah. So, the entire history of this backdoor situation, March 8th is when it actually took place. I discovered it on March 11th. Then, first, sometime in March, I don't know when exactly, requisitioned. No, sometime in March is when AP4T switched to Spark Toast from Minehut. But back to what happened. So what happened is I was just playing the server, and I saw a requisition with a normal player. But then I teleported to him. He had command blocks and every illegal item you can think of. I burned it all. I killed him and I burned it all. Then, after that, I think I banned him or something. I eventually unbanned him, but he would continue to cause trouble.
And Requisition was a really weird guy. Like, he was accusing me of, like, stealing candy from servers and backdooring babies. Like, he was so weird. He was just... It was like he backdoored the server and then blamed me for doing it, which made no sense. He's just gonna blame someone else.
What you just said, I think you messed it up a little bit. You accidentally said that you said they accused you of backdooring babies.
Yes, he actually did say that. I didn't misspeak. That's what he actually said in my DMs.
What is that even supposed to
be? He actually accused me of backdooring babies and stealing candy from servers. Yes, that's what I meant. Because he actually did say that to me.
Yeah, I don't think he... I think he must have been a bit mentally ill. That's how
yeah.
Mentally impaired he was.
Because I asked him, what babies? And he said, the ones you backdoored and the servers you stole candy from. That's exactly what he said.
Oh my. Well, so back to what happened. There was this backdoor incident would continue for months. I eventually discovered that was not just Requisition and his other friend, I forgot the name of, but
there was Requisition and Septia and Exude guy, right?
Yeah, Exude. X-U-U-D. So, Exude, I think, was the mastermind of the operation. So, Septia is a coder. Somebody that he might have coded the back door. Requisition was the one that sent it to me, and Exude was the one that got. I think that's how everything went. But it was not just them. It was also, I don't know exactly. I still was not able to get the information out of them, the actual correct information. But to my theory, there's evidence of, that was a whole entire group of them backdooring this room. One of the other members was Flash Griefs, who spawned in on a illegal end portal, which still exists to this day. It's like about 30,000 north at a Taga village. Yeah, that is... Then, there was... Hold on a second. The back door, that's had horrible impacts on the server. And it lasted for a long time. then there's wait. So now we're in April. Aust. Yo.
Yeah?
Do you remember anything that happened in April? Because I cannot think of anything that happened in April.
Well, I know that, like, was still, like, destroying spawn and developing the diagonal highways.
Yeah,
But the server, like, wasn't as active as it was, like, in February and early March, though. And it was, like, those, like, last 2 months where there was item frame dupe still. 'Cause there was item frame dupe on the server from the time it started for, like, 5 months.
Item frame dupe ended on May 25th.
Yeah.
But there was another dupe, that we'll get to that. So then, I think in March 2, that's when the spawn lava wall was built, which still exists and is nearly intact to this day.
Yeah, me and you, like, made that lava wall together, you know.
I'm pretty sure Arquam and like a gnome, and I think a few other people helped.
Okay. But yeah, that lava wall that was 500 blocks out, like... Yeah, that was one of the major spawn projects we did on the server.
Yeah, there was the obsidian roof, but then in May is when me and Aust started building a massive stash, which not confirmed, but it's probably the biggest stash in the server to this day. No ways to get the cores. But
yeah, it's like our main base on 8B4T.
Yeah.
It's over like 250,000 blocks out. Not gonna say exactly.
Not say exactly. Then wait. Alright. Yeah, so in May is when I started hyping up the update. That's when the server updated from 1.16.5 to didn't it update to 1.19?
Like it updated to like
1.19.4, I think.
I thought you updated it. Did you not update it straight to 1.20 though?
Oh yeah, I did update to 1.20.4. Yeah, now I remember. Or 1.20.1, I forgot. Then, yeah, the update happened. That was a good update. That was the biggest update.
Well, there was some lag that came with it, which was kind of a problem though. But we gained like the whole deep slate layer and all the new building blocks and mobs and ancient cities and stuff.
When the server started in January, that was when it started in January, it started on 1.12.2. Then like February, I think it updated to 1.16.5.
Yeah, so there weren't really a whole lot of 1.12.2 chunks. Like, it's like you could just go 2,000 blocks out in the overworld, and there was kelp, and still there is kelp in many areas.
Yeah. So now we're going. So in May, there's a start of the removing all the deep slate. That was the first project. Then there's the
Yeah, I
water
started
cube.
spawning in withers at 0, and it just the deep slate got wrecked.
Yeah, it was wrecked within like 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah, it got wrecked pretty fast.
Then once it
Got
was,
wrecked faster than 2B2T's deep slate got wrecked.
yeah, to this day, it's still the deep slate is worse than 2B2T, mainly because of 2B2T's water cube. Then, I made a water. I made a water cube at 0, which went from bedrock level all the way to the new height limit. From the new bedrock level to the new height limit. Then, after that, I eventually decided to drain it. I didn't drain the whole thing, I just drained the top part. Wait. I just drained the top part, so then is it the old height limit, which made it spawn a bit better. Then, in June, from like mid-June to end of July, that's when the server peaks in history.
Well, yeah, in July, like there started to be like more players online, and
June, there was really no major events, but it was starting.
well, and spawn like got griefed. Like everything within 700 blocks of spawn got destroyed.
Yeah. Then, there's also there was a lot of things that happened. Well, I don't know. Never mind. Ignore what I just said. I forgot what happened in June. I don't think it was nothing. I don't think there was anything that important that happened in June.
Well, wasn't there like there was the Given Baker that player? He was like he's digging highways a lot. I know that.
Oh yeah. So the highways, I don't know how far those go. The only ones I know on how far they go is the north, and I know goes to about 9 million. The east goes to about.
It goes to like a little over 100K overworlds.
Yeah, it goes to a little over 100,000.
And I know the South Highway, it goes to 50,000 blocks in the Nether, so 400K overworlds.
That was the history for. That's June. Then, July. July was very eventful. That's when the server started gaining a lot of traction, which it averaged anywhere from like 2 to 10 players online on average.
Well, there was only 10 players like once, but there was like like more consistent players online. Like after like the server host switched, like that was when like server host switched to that pterodactyl panel host that Enux was helped transfer to.
So this Enux guy, right? So he said. So before, this guy was not a good person. And me and Aust commonly refer to him as an Indian scammer. Because he is.
Yeah.
First, right? He was constantly messaging me saying, if you switch to my host, you'll get the free host. For free. And I said no. I'm keeping the host already had. Then, eventually we switched. Wasn't it lag issues, right?
Well, yeah, the server was like crashing every 2 minutes every time when there were 4 players online. So the server was just so laggy, it just wasn't even functional. Because it just crashed constantly. It was the problem. Because it just crashed all the time.
Yeah. So that was that issue. Then Enoch, then the host switched, right? And eventually, had to switch back. Then, in July, that was the server's peak in history. That's when it had the most players, most player activity. Everything was good about the server in July. Everything. Right? Aust, you there?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, okay. Everything.
As I remember, so griefing spawn was getting griefed like the most. Like we almost griefed like all the terrain within like 1,000 blocks. It was like getting really griefed, and there were a lot of players online making new bases and building stuff. And I was the one who dug all of the ring roads and then pretty much all of them in the Nether.
Yeah. I might have dug a few, but not much.
I know you made like some of those ring roads really close to spawn, but the ones farther out, I made most of those. And Arquam 1 helped me a little bit with it too.
Then, so on August 31st, not August 31st, July 31st, in the night, so somebody said that they had a better tab list plugin. But as you can see, if I pull up the tab list, it's still horrible. Because of this event. So, somebody gave me a tab list plugin that was supposed to be improved. It was just a recode of the one I already had. And there was a backdoor, too. So Vamp ripped it, backdoor the server.
And I say like root messed up everything.
Messed up everything. Everything, the entire spawn area, the entire map, for 10,000 blocks is pretty much gone. Then, I had nothing else. I'm an idiot. I forgot to back up the server, so it was rolled back 6 days. And this is where the server really fell off. And I woke up August 1st, saw that my phone had a bunch of notifications. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, me too. You were messaging me like worried about something happened to 8B4T. Like when I woke up on that
Yeah.
morning, and I got on my laptop and saw all the chaos that was going on.
Yeah. So
The server got backdoored.
yeah. So
Shit.
then, I woke up. I'm like, what happened? Is this fake? I was bamboozled. I was like, what? Then, alright, I got on my computer. Noticed everything was gone. I made an announcement. Had rolled back the server 6 days, and this is where everything fell off. The server went from being a decently active anarchy server to having nearly no players online ever again. To this day, it's still dead. Very dead. If I were to go chat bridge or something, there would be pretty much no players online ever.
For me, like I stopped playing the server because I was just the regret of me like forgetting to make a backup, and that I wish you would have like asked me about what you thought of the Garmadon guy. I mean, if you would have asked me like whether you should have trusted that guy, I would have said no. So like, if I would have been running 8B4T by myself, I don't think that backdoor would have even happened.
Yes, that messed up everything. Everything that I had created in these. At this point, it was like 7 months, right?
Yeah.
Everything is ruined.
There was also those illegal items. There had been those illegal items that Oval found.
Yep. Although, if we go back a little bit, so in May, Oval got bored. Well, Oval used to be a developer, the plugin developer for the server. He got bored and decided to make a plugin which had a dupe in it. We were at Nether Spawn, we discovered a dupe. We were confused. I didn't even worry about it. I should have. Months. I fixed it. And there's never been a dupe since. There was supposed to be one, but it got cancelled because the plugin didn't work. Yeah, lost. Go to sleep.
I'm already sleeping. Why did you stop?
Attacked by a zombie. But, nothing really happened after August 1st. I mean, the one thing I did do to make the server, like try to gain some players, my one last chance, I made the server cracked, which was a bad decision. It's a really annoying thing. I wish I could turn that back, but it's too late to turn back now because then I would lose a bunch of players. That gained players for about a month. Then it completely just gained players about a month. Lost a bunch of players. Lost all those players. And now it still sits at the averages about 0 players. And that's pretty much the whole server's history. Although there's a lot more that I haven't covered. It would take way too long for me to cover all of it. Mainly because it takes me so long to think. That I've seen one more honorable mention would be the 10k Swan base, which is at 10,000. I mean, I'm not even leaking to court. It's already public. I got griefed by me. Then, it was, wait. I'm trying to recall everything. It was just a Electro Zapper dude and some other guy. They constructed the base. It was a nice base, really nice base. I eventually decided to rebuild it, so it's as of the last time I checked on it a few months ago, it was still good. Then, yeah, I cannot think of anything else to say. But that was pretty much the whole history of the server.
Because there hasn't really been very much player activity lately at all, so
Yeah,
it really sucks.
next we're going to talk about the future of the server, which I do have plans for the server, because I ain't shutting it down. We're too far into it now. Shut it down. I ain't leaving it behind. So, I'm probably gonna make a 1.5 year. I might make a few more short YouTube videos on the server. And then I might. This is not. I ain't guaranteeing it, but I might make a 1.5 year anniversary YouTube video, which is gonna be the same style one as this one. Although it's only gonna be from now till then. Basically gonna be an update video. I might make another video capturing the whole history on the 2-year anniversary. So I'm gonna make a so I have an idea what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a half-year anniversary video. Which is just gonna be a recap of the past 6 months. Then the full year anniversary video would be a recap of the whole server history. So I might do it. But yes, this year I do have plans for the server. I plan on, if I even have time. I hope I do, because I want this server to be active again. I'm gonna try to bring it back. Try to advertise. Work on it. But all I can do is hope that it comes back to its former glory. I don't know if it will. Might be too far gone. But I ain't giving up on it. So, the future of the server might be good, might not be. But it's gonna remain online until I can physically not keep it online anymore.
I mean, just playing 8B4T, like, it was really fun. Well, there were players, but then now, recently, I've just had no motivation to play the server, so, like, if you're gonna try to advertise and make it come back, like, you really need to actually put more effort into it. Because, I mean, getting 8B4T to be more active again is something easier said than done.
Yeah. I hope it'll happen. Also, before I stop the video, the chords of this monument are public. I do have them. So you can come visit it. I would not enjoy you griefing it. But if you do, I'm gonna repair it. Just know that, so it's not worth your time. But the future of the server might be good, might not be. We'll find out. with that said, peace out. It's the end of the video. I might try uploading again more soon. So, but guess you'll have to find out. Peace out.